Xmas from Underdog Poker. My little elf Lars has been very naughty this year, but Kim is on the nice list. She's only naughty sometimes. Don't tell Mrs. Santa Claus. And if you missed last week's episode, you missed this. Rudolph, hit the button.
Previously on Underdog Poker.
These are all the entries that commented and qualified. Each person's name has multiple cards. That means one card equals one purchase. Whoever we pick, and Lars is going to do a shuffle in a minute, that's who's going to win the raffle and get a free roll in a tournament next week.
Want me to pick it or you pick it?
I'll pick it, because I can flip the card all fancy.
I can do that too.
You can't flip it like me.
Ten of diamonds! Ten of diamonds! Kim DeSeto! You are the winner! Underdog Poker will be reaching out to you soon. Congratulations everyone that played, and better luck next time. Kim, good luck in the tournament. We are pulling up to the Manchester Casino. Revo or Revo Casino. Revo or Revo? Revo. We have the raffle winner with us. She's pulling in. They're both going to be playing the daily. It's a $150 plus $10 add-on for the dealers who bust their ass. They deserve it. Should be a great time.
It feels so good. Yeah. It's Christmas time.
As promised last week, here is Kim. We just entered the tournament at Manchester Revo Casino. It is about to start. It's a $150. We both entered, and we're hoping the cards are going to fall our way today.
We're gonna win. Hi, I'm Kim. For those of you that don't know me, I've been 31 years in the gaming industry. Underdog Poker put me in this tournament today in Manchester Revo Casino. We're in the 150. We're gonna win. Thank you so much, Underdog Poker.
What a better way to start off the vlog than seeing Kim hanging out with two other beautiful girls, and she looks down at Queen. Blinds are 100, 300. She raises to 1,200 and gets one caller. Flop is going to come Queen 3-4. Now it's a party. There's four beautiful girls. She bets 2,500 and this guy calls. Turn is the 4 of hearts. She bets out 10,000. She's really going for it all. And he calls. So Jesus. River is the 10 of hearts. Changes absolutely nothing. Kim essentially has the nuts. She jams 15,400. And unfortunately for us, he finds a fold. But Kim's gonna win a pretty big pot. Now, back to our table to see what's happening with us. My first significant hand of the tournament. Blinds are 300, 600, 600. Big blind ante. If you're unfamiliar with it, comment below and we'll give you a breakdown. All tournaments are doing it. It makes the game very easy. Now let's break down into this hand. Under the gun opens to 1,600. We look down in the small blind and peel ace king of spades. Beautiful hand. Under the gun 1 calls the 1,600 and it folds to us. We are going to size up here out of position and make it 7,000 to go. Under the gun calls pretty quickly, and under the gun 1 folds, which is exactly what we kind of wanted. We didn't want to go multi-way to a flop out of position, even though we're suited and have great playability. Flop is going to come 4 deuce king. We kneel top pair and have backdoor flush draws. We're going to downsize here and hopefully not scare him off. We bet 6,000. He quickly calls, so he's really strong at this point. I definitely don't think he's calling light after we 3-bet and follow up on the flop. Turn is the king of hearts. Now, if somehow he had aces and was slow playing, we got there. And if he has queens, jacks, or tens, it makes it look like we don't have a king here. So it's a great card for us all around. And we go all in for 20,400, putting our villain in the blender. He tanks for a while and finally throws in a fold. He's our buddy James from Maine. He came down to show support, so we're going to show him the hand like a gentleman. And James, I'm sorry, but we put the chips to good use later on. Blinds are up to 500, 1,000. We are on the button. This is the last hand before registration break. Under the gun, 1 is going to limp 1,000. Under the gun, 1 is going to make it 5,000. And it's going to fold its way to us, and we are going to look down at Jack 10 off. Now, before you guys say anything, usually this is a fold, but this player is somebody you want to play in position. If we hit something good, we're going to get paid, and if we bust, we can rebuy. That was our mindset, and we are going 3 to a flop of Jack 8 deuce, 2 clubs. Under the gun is going to check. Under the gun, 1 fires out 10,000. He's not playing around. We have to call 1. We can't call with this hand and hit top pair and fold. And under the gun is going to fold. So we are going heads up to a turn. And it is the 5 of hearts. We're hoping he slows down, but he fires out 20,000. Jesus. We tank a little bit here. We still have to call. I mean, we just can't fold yet. And we put in the call. River's the queen of clubs. Now, this is when the hand gets kind of interesting. He goes all in and puts me all in for 18,500. Now, my thought here is if he had aces or kings, he's not going to be firing 3 streets. The run out, he's just not going to do it. And if he has a set of queens, God bless. And we block flush draws. So really the only thing is he has ace king of clubs. I mean, I just don't see it. We call, and he shows ace king off with the ace of clubs. So we win a huge hand going into the break. Thankfully, our gut was right this time, and we are very healthy going into the break. Now, let's check in with Kim and see how she's doing. Blinds are 500, 1,000. Kim looks down at pocket 9s in the small blind. Under the gun and under the gun 1 limp for 1,000. It folds to the button who squeezes for 3,100. Kim has no choice. She goes all in for 10,000 flat. Folds to the button who calls with queen jack off. I mean, he's kind of priced in. I mean, he really is. What is it? Another 6 and change. I mean, 6 bigs. He's got to call it off, I guess, if he's going to squeeze. And they are going heads up to a run out. Kim is at stake. Run out right in the window is Jack 10-5, you son of a bitch. The turn is the 5. Kim only has 2 outs. And the river is the 4 of clubs. No help to Kim. She's going to be sent to the rails and she's out.
All right, guys. Kim got eliminated right before the break. Unfortunately, Kim, you had a good run.
I
a
did
whole
have
6
a good
levels.
run. All 6 levels.
I'm still in there, and we just doubled up, so we got to go play.
Thank you guys so much for letting me do this. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. It was great. Thank you guys.
And on my way back from the break, we ran into a bunch of people who came and showed up to support Underdog Poker. Of course, I had to have them in the vlog, and they always have supported me on this journey. Thank you all.
At Manchester Poker Room, Revo Casino, baby.
This is my brother. Love this guy.
Oh, you love this guy?
I love everybody here. The best. Hey, that's all you can say.
And we are back into the action. Registration has officially closed. It is time to spin this stack up. We've been card dead, and we have just under 14 big blinds. We kind of have to get some magic flow in here finally. We look down at pocket 4s in the hijack. Middle position limps 2,000 and low jack raises to 6,000. We go all in over the 6,000 for 27,500. Low jack calls. We show pocket fours. He shows queen jack off, and it's a fair fight. It's a race. And the flop comes ace, ace, king. Horrible for us, but we're still in the lead. Turns a deuce. River's a 5. Holy crap, we held somehow. He had everything that could kill us. Any king, queen, jack 10, but somehow we fade. And we get a nice little double up here. Now the very next hand, literally, we look down at pocket deuces. Folds to us in the low jack, and we raise it up to 5,000. Blinds are still 1,000, 2,000, and cutoff jams 48,000. We're looking to gamble. We want to build up a stack. We snap call. He shows pocket jacks. Ugh, we ran into it. Dealer, we need some help. Flop is 10-3 deuce. We hit a duck. Turn is a 3. 4 is the river card. Let's go. Back-to-back doubles. We are spinning real quick, baby. And the heater keeps on heating. We are going to look down at Jack 9 suited in the big blind. We have 108,000 sub 9 bigs. Under the gun is going to open to 46,000. That's a massive open. It's going to fold to the cutoff, who jams 51,000. We are getting a great price. We are going all in. This is the time to hopefully triple up, or we're hitting the showers. And under the gun calls, we show Jack 9 suited. Under the gun has ace king off. What is she tanking for? Cutoff has ace 6 off. We are alive and we need some help. All right, dealer, come on. Using my one time, baby. And the flop comes. 4, 10, 8, 2 spades. All right, we got an open-ender. Doom. Turn is a 5. River's a 9 of diamonds. Let's go. We hit a pair. Woo. Wasn't the straight we were looking for, but we'll take the 9-ball corner pocket. And we are going to triple up. Holy smokes, what a heater. We look down at ace queen off, and the flames are still sparking. Folds to cutoff, who jams 45,000 all in. Button's gonna call the 45K. We go all in, putting them both at risk, and the button goes in the tank. He finds a fold, and he had pocket jacks. Holy smoke. Cutoff shows king 3 of diamonds. We are way ahead. Flop comes. 8, 6, 7 rainbow. Turn is the 5. And then the deuce is gonna seal it. We knock out the cutoff, and thank God the button folded. And we are on fire. We are on our last break of the tournament. We head back into the room and run into a few more people. And of course, it's all love in the vlog.
What's up, here to support my boy Tone. Let's get it. Underdog Poker.
Antonio, you've done a great job. You've built a great business. I wish you all the best, and keep it going. Keep it happening, man.
I love all you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me tonight. Peace.
And back to the action. We go all in with ace king of clubs. Under the gun limped. Under the gun 1 jammed for 48,000. We re-jammed, covering both players. Under the gun folds. Under the gun 1 shows 7, 8 of hearts. What a pretty hand. And we are off to the races. Flop comes. King 3, 9, 2 clubs. We have him in real bad shape. Turn is the deuce of diamonds. River is the deuce of clubs for the kick in the ass. We hit a flush. And we are going to secure the knockout. And before we know it, we are all in. Multi-way for our tournament life. The flop is 7, 9, 10, 2 spades. We have king jack, a double gutty against ace 10 and 8, 7. Turn is the deuce of spades, giving us a flush draw. Dealer, please. We don't want to go yet. And the river, the 9 of diamonds, and we go in flames. No, why? Why, poker gods? We had such a good thing going for us, and we somehow don't hit anything, and Ace 10 is going to scoop and eliminate us both. That is one gross way to go. And we are going to be in 11th place for $300.
All right, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is the last episode of 2024 and 2025. We can't wait to see how far we can bring Underdog Poker. Kim, it was an awesome experience having you on. We want to keep bringing people involved in this. Make sure you always comment and subscribe and share. The more you interact, the better chance that we can do more raffles and more opportunities for everybody. Thank you all so much. Have a great new year, and I'll see you guys in 2025.
Underdog Poker.